Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi. Yeah, we don't need the tie right now, right? Okay. Yeah, this is getting ready to do the show. Okay, so we're going to open up the backup camera. And I'm going to see what I've got here. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, let's do the tools first. Make sure we're on the right mic, which we should be. Samson Go mic. Yep, good. Okay. Yeah, so let me bring in the backup camera, because that's the next thing we have to do. If you ever tried doing a cooking show, and one of the things you'll notice is it's very stressful if you let it. Yeah, if you let it become stressful, it can be really, because you're always having to do something in a cooking show, plus handle the camera and get everything ready, Let's get the level going, okay. All right, I'm going to bring in the V-cam. Okay. And then go to the V-cam backup settings. There we go. And now you've got a picture of what we're looking at here. Hey, today is going to be kind of an odd day. I kept thinking about what I was going to do, and I'm going to make something kind of special. Yeah. I'll write it down for you. Right, and so it's going to be a fish fillet omelet with sandwich. Sandwiches. Not like really wild. Okay, and four for 4 people. Or no, 2 people. Yeah. All right, $2 there. One. I'm going to say 3 for 2 people. Yeah, it's really affordable. And that's why I want to push it to the edge. Okay, let's bring that up. Bring on the header. Ta-da! $3 for 2 people. Yeah, I'm going to show you the deal I got. It's almost unbelievable. And whoa, hey, that kind of works over there. Yeah. And you're going to see how amazing it is to save money on these kinds of... I paid... Well, let me get in the chat room and we'll guess what I paid for this thing. It's 11.4 ounces of fish fillets, pollock. Let's get into the chat room right now. I assume she uses Firefox, yeah. So this is kind of an effort to do the show and work with technology and cook. It's all part of the deal, yeah. I'm wearing my Santorelli pants today, which are pretty cool. I bought these $100 pair of pants for $2.99 at the thrift store. It was kind of an amazing purchase. So when you see 100% wool pants for that price, it's like, wow, no stretch waist. This is like the finest Italian, and I'm wearing an Italian belt too. You can't see it from there. The shirt is an Eddie Bauer, 100% cotton. Yeah, I dress for cooking, so you can't really see the pants, but they feel great. Yeah, size 38. I'm doing great. I'm in better shape than I've ever been. Hang on, I want to get my coffee. There was a time when I was 160 pounds and at UCLA and in crew, working out all the time, running 7 miles up and down the hills of Bel Air. I would say that was in pretty good cardio shape, but no. I actually have to sculpt my upper body just to make it look more perfect. Always cooking fish and shellfish? No. I'm not being very shellfish at all. There is no overhang. Yeah, Tom. I'd show you the build, but it's a perfect match. And, I just want to live the life of a really, really rich person without having any money at all. Even though I have loads of money. I want to live the life of a poverty, a person in poverty. So I'm teaching you how to buy great clothing. The way I would normally do this was I would hire my body man to go shopping at one of my local haberdashers, and I would choose these pants, and he'd bring them home. We wouldn't mention the price. The mere price would be of no consequence to me. But instead, I'm just going to a thrift store and getting a good deal and showing you how to do it. You could be super special and still have very little money. Do you have a Goodwill frequent buyer campaign? No, I don't, actually. But thank you so much. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the breadboard. Now this is going to require some special things. I'm going to take a half of this box. I got this box for $2. Okay? So that means I'm going to pull half of it out. The other half's $1 worth is for another meal. Yeah. Egg consumption and prostate cancer. I know. I cut back my eggs quite a bit. I eat less than 2 eggs per week. Increasing 2.5 eggs or more per week increases the risk of prostate cancer. Wow. Well, that's why I'm only cooking with 2 eggs, and that'll be all I'll have for the week. Yeah. Well, let's be clear. Michael might have prostate problems. We've talked about. Michelle? Sorry. Okay. See all the fish meat you get for that pollock for that price? Wow. Let's open it up. Oh, this is going to be a bother. I have to get the scissors. Oh, it's good I've got my Jiffy super strong scissors. God, they don't even work. Who do you have to know to... I feel like trailer park, that whole thing. Except it's more like mobile home park. Oh, come on. Why is plastic such a bother? And why do we have plastic? This could easily be shipped in paper. Each separate biscuit could provide nutrition to one person. So we have, how many do we have? 3.5. Ah, yes. So I'll throw 1.5 into the omelette, leaving 3 in the package. Okay, you want to make a good, tight spin on that guy right there. Okay, just go ahead and make it nice and tight. You can put it back in the box if you want. That way you know what it is in the freezer. And then I like to, fold it over a little bit. So, you know it's a half a box when you look at it. Crunchy fish fillets. Bandicam. Okay. All right, so we're going to take these fish fillets, and I'm going to walk them over here to the toaster oven. Excuse me, coffee cup. Now we purchased this Black & Decker, for a mere $20. It's amazing. It's $29 for this. And it works great. It really does. I'm going to move it over to the right a little bit. And I put a little tin foil on the bottom. You can leave it on there per meal. It doesn't really hurt. I'm going to put those on there and then just kind of heat them up. And set it at 300 for about 10 minutes. Voila. Now, back to the onion. Hope everyone can hear me okay with the mic. Resuming chat. Hospitals blamed my poor neighbor's COVID complications. You're convinced the hospitals are inferior and incompetent in handling any virus? Oh yeah, I can't talk about it, but thank you for sharing. Yeah, I talk about it in the main show. I can't discuss it right here. Yeah, I'd love to talk about it, but we do record these shows, and as you know, there's a lot of things that are being looked at by algorithms. So when I talk in the mic, it's listening to what I'm saying. The computer is. You know, I'm going to do something strange. I don't know what, but I know I want to make an omelet, so let me get started on that. And I normally make eggs Florentine when I do make an omelet. So I've got a whole lot of spinach in here from the garden. Now, you can cook with a couple vegetables like an onion and some little mini peppers, which are really cheap right now, amazingly. Coming from California. And then the onion, of course, is organic. I'm going to leave a portion of the onion tomorrow for some tuna fish, so I'm going to save that so I don't have to break into another onion tomorrow. I usually make tuna fish on Friday. It's just one of those, you know, carryovers of the Catholic faith thing that happened when I was younger. Yes, I'm not an Orthodox Catholic, so I don't really support the church, but I was baptized Catholic, and that's something the Catholics do. They eat fish on Friday. So I'll be saving that for tomorrow. So I'm kind of getting ready for that right now. I'm talking during the cooking hour. I just can't ask big questions like that. No, I can't answer those. You've got a very important point you have to talk about. Very close to a sharpening. Needed. Anything leathery you don't want to put in an omelet, but anything nice and, you know, we're going to get the back burner going on level 3. Yeah, all right. So, no word from Meow TV. I know it needs to be sharpened. Should I sharpen it now, you think? I'll do it later. Yeah, no word from Meow TV. Not a single mention in 6 weeks now. Yet somebody created a Meow TV Twitter account last year, right around the same time. So and there's somebody that's tweeting over there, but it may not be the same guy. Yeah, we're worried about him. You know, he took the, you know what. Cat got your tongue? No, fish sticks do not have anything unnatural in them. They're mostly made out of pollock. And I checked the contents, there's no corn syrup in it, just sugar and pollock and, you know, the stuff that makes things tasty and crunchy. Now we are going to use some lettuce, so let me get some romaine I have in the storage area. I usually keep a little organic romaine lettuce around for this purpose. Yeah, these little tops are perfect for long-term storage, and you can pull these out of the refrigerator very easily, and each one fits nicely on top of a burger. So you just take the top sections and get those ready for the burger. I'll put 3 of them in there. Yeah, you need the roughage. And you know, the spinach that we're doing today, which will cook pretty fast, once this heats up and I get the oil on it. That reminds me, I have to fill the oil thing. Let me do that now. I was kind of delaying. I wanted to show you what I did. I buy really big amounts of safflower oil, non-GMO. And I fill this up. It's really the best oil to work with. So I highly recommend a safflower. Extra virgin's good too, but the other oils really are a little too thick for all intents and purposes. So let me make this big move here. I noticed Jeffrey's not in tonight. He must be busy working on his underwater facility that he has there. I would never make a, no, I would not want to drive a bus. It would be too difficult to breathe diesel as I drive and know that the children are breathing diesel too. So, all right, let's just pour it right in there and not spill it. So it requires some concentration. There's an actual fill line I'm going to take it to. I went a little farther than the fill line, but that's okay. Wow. Go figure. All right. See how coy and discreet I was there? I didn't make a big deal about it. You know. So many people make a big deal about that whole thing, and it's like, I know Techwalla took a GIF of that one day and put it all over the internet. It's still out there. I don't really care. I'm going to wash these peppers off because they are kind of suspicious, you know. And peppers and onions go great together at the base for an omelet. Any blemishes on there, I'm going to pull off. Yeah, for some reason these peppers are coming in at $2 a bag. I bought a whole bag for $2. I mean, talk about filled with lycopene. Look at this. From California, Fresno. Yeah, I mean, I saw the fish for $2 and I found the peppers, and you could do a lot more peppers, but we're trying to keep the cost down here. Okay, I'm starting to smell the wonderful smell of the fish. You know, one of the big draws is, you know, when you're out and about, you want to have a fish sandwich. Come home and make yourself one. You can keep the buns in the freezer. Okay. Get some oil on there. Okay, probably about a tablespoon or a teaspoon, depending on what you like. I was surprised at how much savings I made on the buns. I got them on sale, organic whole wheat from the O brand, or no, the Simply Organic it's called, and it was really quite amazing. I was paying like $1.25 for the whole thing. It's normally $4 for 8 buns. So technically, those buns are going to be about 50 cents a piece. So that's $1 right there. $1 for the fish, and $1 for the eggs and the vegetables. You know, it's very, very low cost. Of course, you do have to cook out of the garden like I'm doing. Okay, so that went off. I'm just going to check the fish here. Making sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. It's not crispy yet. So you want to make sure it's crispy. We'll go in for another, yeah, we'll keep it at 300 and we'll go in for another 10 or 5 minutes. Okay. That's important. You get that crunch. Whoa, hey, how you doing? Hey, check out the waterfall. I didn't show you guys. Isn't that cool? Yeah. I thought I'd make a nicer David's Kitchen than I've ever had before. So, panning. Welcome to David's Kitchen. The sound of the toaster oven is continuing. Those are cherry tomatoes back there, and the ghost cactus plant that's growing great. We got another cactus plant going over there. Things are looking good. Have you ever seen the kitchen looking so nice? I mean, this is one of the nicest kitchens I think I've ever had. Voila. Bell went off. Yeah, that was earlier. Okay, so we're going to get this on a hot pan. Fish on a hot tin roof. Let's get the sizzle effect. You won't hear it from over there. It's sizzling. All right. Now, one of the reasons why I'm cooking with leafy vegetables is because it's really good for you. It takes any carbon that you have inside your body and gets rid of it. Yeah. So I've planted for the winter. I've got a whole yard full of this stuff. It's just starting out, but this is from another some of my more mature plants. You got chard. I got spinach. Yeah, isn't that great? We've got the little green leaf lettuce we had here, you know, for the hamburger buns. So this is going to be like a lot of this stuff on there right now. But before I put this down, I'm going to put some organic Italian seasoning in the pan. So let's do that. You don't have to really do anything with the vegetables until you start getting everything together, and then you'll throw these right on top. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. And the best way to cut them is to just hold them together and press down and keep your hand away from the knife and just kind of go like that without cutting your fingers off. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Hey, he doesn't have to come in at any particular time. There's no time limit on this show. And all you guys can come in when you want. You know, that's the beauty of the whole show is we literally have enough time in the evening, 9 hours I do a show. And sometimes longer, if we have a long video playing. I'll be up till 2:30 in the morning with this stuff. And you guys can come in anytime you want. You know, say you've got insomnia and you want to check out the show. Seriously. Yeah. So we're not putting requirements on people. You know, this is all based on volunteerism. Good. Well, that's nice. It's nice to have it come at your convenience. Tell that to your girlfriend. Okay. Let's put all the leafy vegetables on top. They've already been pre-washed. Wow. Now, I must say that's overkill on the leafy vegetables. So you don't have a garden. You don't have to do much. You don't even have to do leafy vegetables in the omelet, really. You can just have those little pepper and the onion. That'd be fine. It's better than fried spinach. It's steam fried, Tom. Mm-hmm. It really melts down in the pan. I'm going to just leave that on there and look at the waterfall. Maybe it can relax you. Sometimes some of you autistic people are triggered by the nervousness of cooking, so this will calm you looking at the water. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're crispy enough. We're going to leave it in there. I'm going to add 2 eggs to this omelet. How do you make an omelet without eggs, Tom? Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody's got to take it. Everybody. If we don't, we won't have her immunity. Huh? Jeez, come on, man. Hey, so, my God. I wish I could talk about things right now, but as you know, we try to sanitize the show and keep it to just cooking. Popeye's chicken would be good. Some of those Popeye things are excellent, yeah. Who doesn't love Popeye chicken? I've never really had it, but I'm here it's good, yeah. Does that turn you on, Angel Town, when you write that? Men do that. They kind of get excited by writing things. I wrote something weird. Yeah. Is it really awesome? Well, you would know. That's your favorite food item. Now, yeah, you try to maintain your weight at 350. Angel Town is she loves her large size. She's loving the fact that she loves food. And something happened to her. She had a cold in 2016 that took away her senses of taste. And I'm just sharing your story. it's kind of strange because that was 2016, right? And you had lost your taste from a cold. I mean, I'd never heard of that before. Anyway, she likes certain food that's salty and sweet, and you know, things that sweet and salty. She can't taste anything else, unfortunately. That's kind of a sad reality for her. Yeah, I know, but she's compensating by just eating her favorite foods, which you should do too. Even if it's dirt. I like dirt. Okay. Now that's got to keep a seal on there for a while, so there's some downtime here. I'm going to prepare the plate for permanent storage. Accessing file. Accessing plate. Okay, so I'm going to set these up here. Let's start with the toaster oven. And with the toaster now, I'm going to run since I'm not running the toaster oven, I'm going to kind of go for the toaster now. Now I could have toasted the bread in with the other, but this toaster works perfect, so I'm just going to go down on the, you can't even see it. I'm going to go push the button down on the toaster and leave it there. And set it for a medium or low. Yeah, light toast. Now this is going to require some mayo, so as you know, I make mayonnaise from I'll show you my little routine how I do this. Say I've got a jar of organic mayonnaise here. Well, this is safflower. I bought 70 jars of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. And what I normally do is I take this mayonnaise and open it up, and say if there's some in there. Now I just did this already, so I'm not going to put any in, but if there's mayonnaise at the bottom, what I'll do is I'll add some low-cost, non-fat yogurt. This is, I got this for, what, 30, 40 cents? And I'll take a spoon of that, and I'll put it in there like that. Well, heck, I'll just do that much to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? And then what I do is I take some of my olive juice. And you can use milk too, but olive juice will work, and so will a little light vinegar. Pickle juice works okay too. But I just lowered the calorie content of the mayonnaise significantly, and I gave it a little bit more taste. Yeah. Now typically something like this would take a tartar sauce. So I've got a little dill pickle here I'm going to pull out, put on the plate. Everything is good. Yeah, I'm keeping some cucumber around in case. Cucumber stores very well in pickling jars. That's what pickles are made of, cucumbers. So what I'm going to do is give this dish a mix right now. Okay, everything needs to be stirred. Nice. Okay, so if you have somebody like Tom who doesn't like an omelet and just wants some butter, put some on the side for him. And your omelet goes on that side right there. And I add a little bit of water, just about a teaspoon. Okay. Put it back on the stove, keep it level 3. So we're going to do kind of one with butter and one with one with eggs. Okay, the toast is done. Lay that out there for you. I'm gonna do the other toast now. These are organic muffin bread. I mean, this is like the top of the line, man. The best. Grey Poupon does not have turmeric in it, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could get the Grey Poupon company to add turmeric because it does add exceptional life extension qualities. Butter can make some white sauce too, nano-warm warrior, yeah. Well, that's what we have the mayonnaise for, but let me work on that little tartar sauce thing I was telling you about. So we'll take a little smaller bowl and make a little side tartar. So just take a common dill pickle and slice it like so. And what you want to do is mince it like really tight. There you go. Now some people put parsley in tartar sauce, but really you just need a dill pickle and a little dill pickle, maybe some dill weed, but you don't even need that. So we're going to make a kind of a short, small tartar sauce here for the muffins. Yes, for the buns. So it'll sit on the buns. And push that in there. Now, if you really want to go heavily into making tartar sauce, it does have minced onions, and you don't need to do that. That's good enough right there. It has a little yogurt in it, a little mayo, safflower mayo. I should take you to my mayonnaise collection over here. There's my mayonnaise collection. You can almost see it. There it is. I've got 70 jars of this stuff. I picked up for 10 cents a jar. 70 jars. It's overwhelming. They kept saying, "Why are you buying that?" It's like, well, I'm the only one who likes the mayonnaise. That's pretty obvious, isn't it? It's great mayonnaise. Well, the thing is, safflowers have to grow in an organic environment, and if they grow, and the durability of safflower is longer than soybean base, which Hellman's is made from, and that's genetically modified soybean. You can't genetically modify safflower, even though they don't say non-GMO. Yes, I'm preparing for the COVID passport effect. Yeah, so I could eat products that I would normally not be able to get if I was. Anyway, whatever. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Yes. Okay, so we're going to put a couple eggs on top of that one side. Adjusting the camera. I want to get rid of these eggs. This one's kind of deformed. I mean, you can see it's got like something going on here. I'm thinking this is when the diet of the animal changed to something else. Oh, Nelly. Okay, what I do is take and kind of break the eggs up a little bit on top like that. Yeah. Now, I'm cooking with a stainless steel, remind you. That's not exactly easy. So now you have to add a little bit more water in the middle. About a tablespoon. Make sure the eggs are not, totally spilling off. They're still on one side, okay, and then just cover it up. I'm going to take a little garlic powder and put it on top of both. And I'm going to add some butter to the other side. So, look at that nice hunk of butter. Wow. We'll put that on the other side. Actually, I'll split it between the two sides. A little too much butter for one side. Yeah, so this will be very tasty. just moving the butter around. Yeah, the one side, the egg side is mine because I really look forward to those 2 eggs so that I don't get prostate cancer. Right. Yeah, those 2 eggs every month, they really make a difference, you know, in my life. I don't buy, I rarely buy eggs, but that'll be nice. And Sarah doesn't like eggs, so we're all good. But yeah, a little garlic powder on top of the whole thing. And then turn it all down to simmer. You don't need to cook it high now at this point. And we're ready to go with the layout here. Okay, so let's get a closer look. I'm going to get rid of some of the scraps first. I compost everything, so we will see good composting. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I've got soil that I've composted like for 10 years, and our soil in our area is so bad that I literally have to rototill it in every year. And it's slowly getting better, the soil is. You know, it's just like takes forever. All right, we're almost done. Let's just get the tartar sauce on the bottom of these. Okay. Nice. Okay. Put the tartar sauce on all of the sides. Just enough for everything. I think I'll rob from this one. Rob from Peter to pay Paul, right? No, I don't rob from people, but yeah, you get to do it. A little bit here, a little bit there. We're about as tapped into that as we want. Okay, so we're going to put the fish fillet, which is crispy and warm, on the bottom. Okay, that's the bottom. And then we're going to take the top and go like that. And what I'll do is kind of like finish off, cleaning off the dish, you know. They like it with a lot of, you know, mayo on it, right? So why don't you just clean the dish with the lettuce, right? So there you go. Nice. And I'll have that later. Okay, and then you put that on top. Now, if you really want to go for it, you can add a slice of cheese to this. Yes. Good. If you really want to put the cheese together, this is like, you could actually put the cheese on the fish and microwave it. But I'm just going to leave that for later. And yeah. See how easy that was? Now the other dish, I'm going to turn that up to low, up to level 2 actually. I'm not done with the other dish yet. And remember I said we had water in the middle there? I'm going to take the remaining of, this is still within the $1 budget, mind you. I'm going to put the remaining in the middle here. Then break them up like that. And just shuffle it in to both sides to add a little fish flavor to it. And that's practically done right there. Look at that. So we'll top it off with a little mozzarella. This way everybody gets a little taste of the fish in the omelet and in the non-omelet, the butter omelet. Okay, so let's top that off with a little mozzarella. Okay, to show you my shopping value, I got this for $1. Normally it's like $4. I get it for like right before the past due date. So yeah, this is the stuff I'm gonna miss. You know, if I can't go to the store, I'll have to. I'm thinking of getting a little miniature cow and milking it and making my own cheese. You know, like miniature cow cheese. No, I always shop value, man. I tell you that. I live on less than $10 a week. Okay, let's start this up. Look at that. Okay, you're done. Turn the whole dish off and let it sit. It's got enough. Hey, how are you? Sir Jimmy Savile, my God, what's wrong with you, man? Oh, this area? No, this is part of my my workout. Yeah. Well, when I decided to sculpt my body and, you know, go for the full detail, everything got tighter in here, including the neck. Yeah, there's no jowl or anything. It's just, I'm so physically tight that, you know, when I rip my shirt off, the sculpted ab and everything, it's just, I don't know, man. I can't, I have to be 15 pounds overweight to really lose this. It goes right away. I just have to eat like lots of pork rolls and things. Yeah. But when you work out, Jimmy, which you haven't obviously done because you're dead, you get the tightness in here. Yeah. All right, so now that you know what life's all about, you don't have to ask me any questions now. Isn't that nice? Well, isn't that special? Okay, everybody, this is a wrap for today's kitchen experience. As you can see, it was super easy. We've got the 2 fish fillets ready to go. We've got the omelets ready to go. One with egg, one without. And we've got the garden kitchen ready to go. So thanks so much for being a part of our show, and I will be back in just a bit. I'm going to flip my hair around and upload the video and do all the things that 14 people at CNN would have to do otherwise. But I do it all in-house in real time. Thank you. We guys, yeah, check it out. All my 120 other videos are ready to go. Take a look. Yeah, take care, everybody. Good night.